everybody, welcome back to QTC VR Gamer. My name is Todd, and this is Shardfall, FitQuest VR.
It's time to get up, gear up, and start moving. This is Shardfall, FitQuest VR, a high-octane combat game. Wield the fists of a champion. Take on fierce enemies. Level up your fitness routine with heart-pounding challenges.
In Shardfall, you're not just sitting around waiting for the next bad guy to come over and pummel you. You are on the move all the time. Running, jumping, ducking, navigating this procedurally generated world filled with deadly traps, hidden rewards, all sorts of obstacles that you have to jump over, duck, move around, and of course those rage pellets that you're trying to navigate the whole time. Battle it out with a mechanical and sometimes alien army using jabs, hooks, uppercuts, blocks, as you feel that rush as you hit back projectiles and unleash devastating combos to get your energy up. This is truly a full body workout. I was not dressed appropriately when I started to play this game the first time, and oh my god, I was sweating buckets by the end of my workout. Shardfall is like a roguelike exercise game. Every time you jump in, the map that you're running around and jumping and ducking on is procedurally generated, so it's different every time. The objectives of where you can go left or right based on whether you want to either finish the race or finish your journey or continue on for an extended amount of time, or even going for different bounties. You can go left and right and some forks in the road. All those things change every time you go back into the rounds. So basically you're set out to rid the world or restore the world from this corruption. There's ferocious enemies, all kinds of crazy fast-paced combat, from robots to aliens to plant life that throws poison stuff at you. It's crazy. There's so many things. And as you progress through, you earn rewards. You also earn power-ups. After the end of every kind of halfway stage or every battle end, you're given two options of upgrades, whether you can, your uppercuts deal more damage if you're low on health, or fast jabbing gives you more energy if your mana is full, things like that. And there's so many of them, and every time you do the run, they're all different. At the end of every boss fight or stage area, you can earn new parts for your gauntlets. Those gauntlets can be taken back to the fabricator where you can equip them or sell them, and then with the essence points that you gather, like the currency, you can then purchase new upgrades from the fabricator. What I think makes this kind of stand out from most workout games is the procedurally generated nature of the adventure. Every time you go in, you can set up a 5, 10, 15, I think even 20-minute workout, and during that workout you can choose to extend it. If you're feeling like you could put in some more effort, definitely head to the left and extend your journey. But each time you go in, it's different. The path you take is different. The bosses and the aliens and robots and stuff that you fight in each instance is in a different order or a different species of alien, or I can't remember the name of the plant life thing that throws shit at you. That threw me for a loop. And of course the robots are everywhere and you just get to beat the crap out of them. It's so much fun. Settings in the game are pretty good. It is a run-to-run game. So in order to carry on with the adventure and move on to the next section, you physically have to jog in place in order for the headset to see that bouncing motion, which encourages the character to run faster. There is a setting for auto run, so if you are unable to run, or you're too fatigued and you can't run, or you got leg issues, you can definitely turn on auto run in the settings and the running happens for you. I did try that for one of my runs just to see what it was like, and I continued with my upper body and just didn't use my legs and lower body to see what that was all about. And honestly, it was a great workout as well. There are also things where you have to jump over and things that you have to duck under while you're running. However, there are buttons associated with those two movements as well, so if you do have difficulties in movement and can't duck or can't jump, you can definitely hit the buttons to help you with that as well. The only thing that there isn't buttons for is the punching. From jabs to hooks to uppercuts, and of course blocking all the incoming barrage of punches is so much fun. I really didn't know what to expect when I started to play this, and I've been back in it probably half a dozen times in the last day and a half because it's just been so much fun. There is kind of a storyline as well that kind of, engages the player to help gather rage pellets as you're running to the next set of bosses that you need to fight. You go through these rage areas that you have to then cleanse to help cleanse the world of these alien infestation, or this corruption of the world, as they call it. It's kind of a neat storyline. I don't want to give too many of the secrets away on how you beat them, but you do get rewarded when you do certain things in the storyline. Audio settings, you can turn the music off if you want to. These types of games, I tend to leave the music on. It is a workout game, so the music definitely kind of helps. There is no thumbstick movement other than left and right when you're running to gather rage pellets. You can use your left thumbstick to kind of guide your character left and right. However, you can also use trigger fingers on both gauntlets, or both of your controllers, to move to the right, move to the left as you're running through the obstacles to try and gather your pellets as well. I personally found that it was easier to use the thumbstick. The only one thing that I would say that it kind of lacks is a little bit of personalization and customization. Character that I could find anyway, there's no way to customize how they look or anything other than the gauntlets. That's just based on, the type of gauntlets that you either craft or find. You can't paint them or anything like that, or change the clothes or anything like that of your character. There are 16 levels of sweat-inducing action, as they say on their website, and that could not be more accurate. This is one hell of a workout, and probably now in my little routine of workout apps. Once you get past the three stages of tutorial, once you get past that, you can open up quick play, which allows you to set timers, set some goals, makes it a little bit easier to plan your workouts. And one of the other cool features is there's an analysis tracker, kind of like a profile that you can go to, and it shows you, how many days you've played, how many calories you've burned, how the longest distance you've ran. Each battle tracks how much damage you did, how much power you've used, how much, how fast you ran. All the stuff is trackable, which is kind of cool, and you can kind of keep an eye on your progression as you play this daily. There's even some magic thrown in where you can use, I think it was B and Y on left and right controllers. And then you do like a punch action with both of your fists. One of them does like a rage punch, does lots of damage, and the other one is a healing punch that when you do damage to the opponent, it actually heals you. Because if you do get knocked down or knocked out, your round ends. Another thing you can customize is not only the time of your personal workouts, but you can also customize whether or not you want to do just a hitting or battling type of workout. So you're just doing punching, robots are coming to you and you're doing all the punching at robots and aliens and things. Or you can do a traversing, which is just their running. So if you just wanted to go for a run, you could do the traversing part of the game, and that's all you do is you run, collect all the rage pellets, and do as much and as fast as you possibly can. You're doing the jumping and the ducking underneath different obstacles and things like that along the way. Or you can switch it to the combo, which gives you a little bit of both. So let me know what you think of Shardfall FitQuest VR. This is definitely adding to my VR workout routine. I am having so much fun playing this game. Something that is roguelike that I love. And exercise, it just doesn't really feel like exercise until you're sweating like your ass off. It is so much fun. Definitely worth a look. Let me know down in the comments what you think of Shardfall, and if this wasn't on your radar, maybe it is now. Thanks for watching, everybody. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next one.